Greetings everyone, this is Danny from HarrTravel.com, your luxury all-inclusive experts, and today I am at the beautiful Dreams Playa Mujeres Golf and Spa Resort. This is one of our favorite family resorts in Mexico and the Caribbean, and this particular category is one of our all-time favorites, even of that. We're currently in a 2-bedroom villa. This is a phenomenal family configuration. You've got 2 full bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and nearly 1,600 square feet. It's also set back towards the back of the resort, and you've got a beautiful lazy river that wraps around inside this preferred club only access complex. But let me show you what this room is all about. As soon as you walk in here to the left, you've got an extra bathroom. So you've got your sink and toilet. When you're traveling with your family, it is always good to have an extra bathroom. And of course, if you do have friends over, this is a perfect room for that, especially several families traveling together. Now, as soon as we get in here, you have your dining room table. You can have room service. In fact, I think breakfast is probably the best to have here every single day, but of course you can order from lunch and dinner menus as well. Now, as we continue along, you've got this mini bar area. So you've got a high top bar with 2 chairs here. You've got your full mini bar, completely set up and stocked. You can have them stock it as you like and replenish throughout your stay here. And this is actually the only category here that has a microwave as well. Now over here to my left, you've got your Nespresso maker. You've got the Nespresso pods. I love that I always have some snacks, peanut M&Ms, one of my all-time favorites. A little bit of storage underneath there. But I did want to point out this Dream Box. This is actually where they'll deliver your room service. I love that little touch. It's great because you don't have to worry about jumping up and getting the door. They're just going to deliver it here, and you just reach in and grab it at your convenience. When you're done, you put it back in there and automatically goes away. So now we're headed into the main living room space. What makes this super unique is it does feel like a full house. You've got really, really tall ceilings in here. You've got a ton of space to spread out. You've got your flat panel TV, a little bit of storage over here to my left. You've got a desk here if you need a writing desk. But what's great about this particular space is it doubles as a 3rd bedroom. In fact, this is a pull-out couch. You've got a nice memory foam on there. In fact, I think it's the most comfortable couch bed that I know of in all-inclusives. So it's great to have that extra level of separation, but also it's great because you can shut both doors. You have a full living room if you want to watch a game or watch a show or something, and the kids are already asleep. I also enjoy the fan. I just love having that air moving. So one of the best features in this room is this tablet. So you have it in the room. You can access all of the programs throughout what's going on at Dreams and Secrets. Now keep in mind that as an adult staying here, you can also go next door to Secrets, the sister resort, if you want that adults only experience. Now here, what you've got is all of the plans. So schedules, times, menus, but one of the great features is you can actually order room service right on here, and you can even notify them on here that you're done and you've put it back in the Dream Box. But it's really nice to just kind of have that extra level of separation so you can just sit and do whatever you want on vacation, order it, and have it brought right to you. We're gonna head into the master bedroom. As soon as you come in here, I did want to point out that they have separate climate controls for all of the different rooms, which is great because you might want a little bit different temperature for the kids' room, or if you have friends staying together, that's always a bonus. Now over here to the side of the bed, they do have US plugs here. They also have this little iHome charging station, radio, and light controls. Little reading lights so you don't disturb your partner, but this is a full king-size bed. And once again, they do have a fan, a great touch. You've got storage over here for luggage. You also have drawer storage that comes in and out here, and then a full flat panel TV. So once again, 3 separate TVs in here, another huge advantage when you're traveling with a family. Now just behind the door here, you have the first set of storage. You've got hanging storage over here to the side, and you have even more storage, including your robes right there. You're also having the slippers, and they have turn down service every single evening, so they'll get that set up for you. Right next to the bed, I love that they have these little rugs so you don't step off onto the floor. You've got that, nice little touch. And then over here you have your phone. This is a cordless phone and your remote for the smart TV. Your temperature control is right next to the bed. I love that if you want to turn it down a few degrees in the middle of the night. And I also wanted to point out you have a USB plug and you have your makeup room do not disturb right there next to your bed. Now you've got to remember that this is where it is, but that's absolutely perfect when you go to bed in the evening. Go ahead and hit that and you won't be disturbed early in the morning. The other set of storage is right here next to the bed. You've got your safe. It's perfect for a small tablet or a laptop. You have storage up above, more hanging storage, and then in here as well, you're also going to have a steamer. I love that that's a nice little touch. And then of course, if you go out in the evenings to one of the restaurants, having one of those is a really great thing. Now, as we head into the master bathroom, I wanted to point out that these doors do close, so it does give you a little extra privacy. So those close off completely. But as soon as we come in, you've got this huge double vanity. I know any couple traveling together loves having a double vanity. And because this is a preferred club room, you're gonna get a ton of different upgraded amenities. Now in the room itself, you've got this huge bag of amenities. You've got upgraded soaps and shampoos. They even have little things, if you forgot sunscreen or maybe bug repellent, they take care of all of that for you there. And then you're also gonna have your hair dryer in every category. You have a scale underneath and more storage for your towels, even this really nice and comfy bath towel. I love those little touches. Toilet over here to the left with a phone in there, and then you have your shower right here. I'm a pretty big guy. I love that I fit in here. You've got a rainforest shower head, your shower wand, and then a nice little bench there. You can put your foot up or you can sit and soak. So as we headed into the second bedroom, I did want to point out one of my all-time favorite things, and that is a door. Having that extra level of privacy when you're traveling with a family, it's just really, really nice to have because it enhances the vacation experience. So as we come in, you can see you've got your TV. Once again, another separate TV, so everybody has their own. Right here, you've got luggage storage and more storage underneath. You see that this is set up in a 2-queen bed configuration. You've got these benches at the end of each bed to sit and get ready. I also like that you have the rug in the middle, so when you get in and out of bed, you step right on that instead of onto the floor. You've got your climate control right here in the middle. Once again, different climate controls for each room. You've got your plugs here. There's a USB plug, and then your light switches and your phone. So now we'll head on over to check out the storage. Right here, you've got hanging storage. You've got more robes and slippers here, and then same on the other side, just more hanging storage. And then over here in the corner, this is where you're gonna have even more storage for hanging. You got stuff up top, and then also where you can find the second safe and a little storage underneath. And in here, there's actually a clothes iron as well. Now in this space, this separation means even more, especially if you have siblings traveling together. So you can close this off so the bathroom is actually completely closed off. You've got the toilet over here to the right, the large double vanity, just as much as couples like it. It's great for friends traveling together or kids as well. You've got that huge Preferred Club amenity kit there. You also have a ton of plugs in here. Great signature of a very modern resort. You've got your backlit magnifying mirror, and then once again, the same shower is on the other side, rainforest shower head, shower wand, and a little step. I will mention that there is not a bathtub in this room, but you also have a great jacuzzi tub just outside. So now I'm out on the private patio. I'm gonna shut this just to show that I love that they have a screen, so these doors open up all the way so you can have that indoor, outdoor with the breeze. You also have a fan out here just like in every room. Now this is what it's all about, a private jacuzzi tub. I know for my family that is such an extra bonus. I know you see my daughter, my niece and my nephew in there right now. But the other great thing about this particular room category is just beyond the foliage here is the lazy river. So that only Preferred Club guests have access to it. You can see that in our full resort tour if you want to check that out. But you also get all of the Preferred Club amenities throughout the entire resort. That includes the beautiful palapas and bally beds down all the way on the beach, so you can access those, or the ones all the way around the pool. You have check-in at the Preferred Club lounge, and then of course you can go there for drinks or continental breakfast throughout your stay. But there's several other pieces to the Preferred Club that really make upgrading that experience something that you may want to consider. But this room only comes in the Preferred Club category, and you're going to absolutely love it. So when you're ready to book this beautiful villa or any room at Dreams Playa Mujeres or any of the Dreams or Secrets properties, reach out to Harr Travel. We are your AM Resorts experts. We have a great relationship with them. We know the properties inside out, and we can help you select the perfect vacation of a lifetime for you and your family at an incredible value.